The Hamas terror group in Gaza is attempting to salvage its public image after one of its leading members was caught on camera telling Palestinians to attack every Jew on the planet of Earth. We go to Julie Stahl now at our Middle East Bureau in Jerusalem for more on this. Julie, I imagine no surprise with the comments, but what are the reactions?
Yeah, really no surprise here. And I think, for the most part, it did not create an uproar because most people understand that's the background of Hamas. I think it's kind of interesting that Hamas, as well as the Palestinian Authority, really tried to distance themselves from that kind of bad PR. I mean, normally they don't so much mind that, but it really worked against them. And it was kind of more of a case of the emperor's new clothes, where they were caught trying to defend themselves or cover up something that's clearly what they believe.
There are reports the Palestinian Authority is calling the U.S. racist. Why is that?
Well, this one is really interesting. From a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, the City of David, a place in Jerusalem, they did an opening ceremony for what's called the Pilgrimage Path. Now, this is archaeologically, it's an old Roman road. It's the road that the Jewish people would have taken as they went from the Pool of Siloam, we know that from the Bible, up to the temple to worship God 2,000 years ago. And so the Ambassador Friedman, participated in a ceremony, and they had built a plaster wall, and he knocked it down. Well, after that, it was just like outrage in the Palestinian Authority. He was trying to destroy Palestinian neighborhoods. This road, of course, in the days of Jesus, it was open to the public. It was a road. Now there's homes built on top of it. But Israel has, constructed all this engineering, these arches under it, so that it's very stable, it's very secure, and the U.S. had nothing to do with trying to change the Arab character of the Palestinian Authority or something, or of Jerusalem. That really what they were trying to do is just prove that there is Jewish history here, and that's what really upset the Palestinians.
Mm-hmm. Tell us about Argentina's recent ban on Hezbollah and why its history with Israel.
Yeah, well, Israel was very happy about that ban on Hezbollah, but the prime minister said, it's good that the world recognizes how evil and what Iran and Hezbollah are really all about, because Hezbollah obviously is backed by Iran. And so 25 years ago, the Hezbollah has been blamed for blowing up a Jewish community center in Buenos Aires and killing 89 people, and also an attack on the Israeli embassy. So, it's kind of like 25 years later, but at least it was recognized.
Real quick before you go, what's on Jerusalem Dateline this week?
Well, we have a really interesting story. Artists for Israel, it's a group that is combating the boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement, BDS, by doing street art, graffiti. They also, they go around the world doing that, kind of combating that, and they've come to Israel to paint bomb shelters in Sderot. We also have a story about an archaeological discovery about Melchizedek, an altar they found that they think was from Melchizedek, and also a story about new immigrants to Israel, which we know is prophecy fulfilled.
Indeed, Julie, thank you so much.